Backstage at Montreal Comiccon with Jaz Sinclair. Thanks so much for coming to our show.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're obviously part of a very important universe when it comes to geekdom, being part of that whole boys Gen E thing. But I want to ask you about your music, because I know you're a musician.
Yeah.
And I want you to talk to me a bit about your music, how you started in music, and is there more music coming? Because I know that there was a period of time when you were doing it. Obviously, you probably took a back seat because of acting, but do you plan on pursuing that a bit more?
Yes,
Okay.
I definitely do. And I have a collection of songs that I'm going to be releasing that I just started releasing last month. I came out with a song called Miss Pathetic. And there are a bunch of other songs on that same project that I'm just going to start rolling out. And I just have always loved music so much. I used to just like listen to the same songs on repeat, and like me and my CDs were in romance for as long as I can remember.
Right.
And so, yeah, when I started making music, it just felt really natural to tell stories in this way, because I've always been singing and always been writing, and putting them together felt really good. So yeah, it's definitely something that I would like to pursue more.
Did you have somebody in your life that inspired you to make music? Were you surrounded by musicians?
No.
So what was your entry point? Was it just being a fan? Like who was it that you looked at and said, I love what they do, I want to kind of try to do what they do?
Let me think.
There must be, you must have your favorite artists.
I definitely have so many early influences and stuff. But my family is not artistic.
Okay, so you're the oddball.
Yeah, I'm the oddball.
Do you come from a family of like professionals or?
Yeah, I was raised by my grandparents. Okay. And my grandpa's a real estate agent.
It's so different.
Yeah, so I grew up in Texas, went to public school, and just kind of like never really made sense, like, you know, in the academic Texas world. I always wanted to do other things, and so choir and theater were the places where I felt like myself.
Yeah, and it's nice when you find things that you can connect to. Obviously, the arts, a lot of people will tell you it's one of the hardest things to get into, but it's the most satisfying when you can do it. When you come to a show like this and you get somebody that that gushes and says, "Oh, I love what you do. I love all your work," do you find that you have a responsibility to kind of push them in the right direction by giving them good advice, or do you just kind of try to be yourself?
I think it depends. On if they ask.
Yeah, because I know when I've been doing these shows long enough, I know people will go up to the table and go like, I want to be an actor. Do you have any advice for me? I want to be a voiceover actor.
Definitely.
What should I do? Do you find there's a certain responsibility where you're like, man, I better give them good advice?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I feel like my advice is pretty much always like be in class, get into a really good acting class and just work on it, and then, see what the next step is and follow that. But I think like doing it for the love of the craft itself goes a long way, I think, and I hope. And also it's just different for everybody. Like, and everybody has a different story of how they got into it. And so I think that's why I always gravitate towards like follow what feels right, where the passion is, and what feels authentic.
I love it. Thanks so much for taking the time.
Absolutely.
And definitely come meet Jaz this weekend at Montreal Comic Con.
Hi.